Hi, good day everyone. This is my request and a poem to the international community to think deeply about the issue of recent violence in the Rakhine State of Myanmar. Before starting off my point, please let me introduce myself. I am Rakhine State from Rakhine State of Myanmar. This is my deepest honor to share the reality of our existence to the international communities. I'm the one who values all human beings and adopt that all humans have equal value without discriminating whose religion, like a Buddhism or Muslim or Christian or who he or she is. Yes, this is what my perception of human values. Now, please go to my point that what I have to request to the international community is, as you all have known about the recent violence in the Rakhine State of Myanmar, to know the reality. First, let's try to know the meaning of the name of Arakan or Rakhine. The name Rakhine was originated from Pali word Rakhapurat, meaning the land of the people of Rakhasa, and then Rakha and Rakhine, who were titled this name in honor of preservation of their national heritage. Described in the Myanmar language is a mule, and morality. Describe this in Pali is sila. The Pali word sila means morality. Wholesome moral living is an important ingredient for the practice of purifying mind. The word Rakhine means one who maintains his own race. So, the Rakhine are predominantly Theravada Buddhists. Well, until you reach this point, do you still want to argue that the ones who are not Buddhist can be entitled to Rakhine ethnic group? Now, let's try to see the real factors which are related to the recent violence in Rakhine State of Myanmar. In 2010, RNU, Rohingya National Union, was formed in Tajikistan, which is under the leading of the Organization of the Islamic Conference (OIC). Their basic strategy is to separate Buthidaung, Maundo and Rathidaung townships from the mainland of Rakhine State and to build the Islamic Rohingya state. After that, they confiscate the whole Rakhine State and then to build the new Rohingya country. The rich Arab countries, some populous Muslim countries, Afghan Mujahideen and Al-Qaeda terrorist groups were stimulating and supporting the whole period those Rohingya to fight and invade the Rakhine State. At the same time, Rohingyas who were taking our previous military government's bad reputation as their opportunity, and then fabricating a lot of Rohingya story and showing those to the international community under the name of human rights. On the other hand, in our country, we have been fighting democracy for more than 2 decades, and so nobody gave attention to this issue, while a large amount of Rohingyas were entering freely and illegally into our land because of the corruption of some immigrant servants. Then, Rohingyas and Rohingya foreign communities, which are formed under the name NGOs, some Myanmar political exile and famous media who got great support from Rohingyas gathered and started to make a systematic plan to fight our Rakhine people. But in reality, Rohingyas are trying to invade the others' own land and pushing this for human rights, while Myanmar government was getting more and more attention of the international communities. So, in front of the international space, Rohingyas who got a great chance to fight Rakhine people by taking the previous military government's bad reputation. Here, anybody who wants to argue that the Rohingyas got the greatest benefit in this way is correct or not. So, now, I want to point out the thing is that we are not fighting Rohingyas, but Rohingyas are fighting our Rakhine people and trying to invade our country and threatening our country's sovereignty. Please be clear that invasion is totally different from the human right. And this conflict is not between the Muslim community and our country but the Rohingya invaders and us. Because some are creating this conflict to have misunderstanding among the Muslim communities. Okay, to be clear more about this, let me share the clear announcements of Umya A, who is one of the most famous 88 generation students. He is also Muslim religion, and his daughter, Rakhine State, who had to take part very actively and closely at the Rohingya organization, while his father Umya A was kept under the jail as political prisoner. But after his release from prison, then Umya A stopped his daughter's activities for the Rohingya organization and explained the reality was that Rohingyas are never included in the Myanmar ethnic group. So, I request to the international community to see the reality and the root of the problem of these issues. Please think deeply about that. We Rakhine people have no good reason to set fire on our own houses and destroy our own land. Why we are trying to build democracy. In fact, NGOs in Rakhine State are secretly connecting with some terrorist group like Al-Qaeda and RSO is an acceptable manner for us, because some local employees of the NGOs were arrested by the authorities with a lot of illegal documents and weapons, which are planned to fight our Rakhine people. So, I request international community to lead those NGOs and acceptable harassment and strongly supporting Rohingya community to fight us. Now, I hope that international communities can see the reality and how our Rakhine people are getting into trouble by those Rohingyas. Please understand that we love our culture, our custom, our tradition, our people, and our land is just like as you love your culture, your custom, your tradition, your people, and your nation. So, please don't be doubt that the ones who love his own land. Yes, we love our land. We love our crescent land. I invite you to feel my poem. The title of my poem is We Love the Crescent Land. We love the crescent land. The crescent land, which is beside the Bay of Bengal. It has been used to the sound of sea waves. It's not only our ancestors' house, but also our ancestors' history. It's not only the territory of our Rakhine people who preserve their heritage and morality, but also breathing freely and honestly at the condition of who we really are. The Nyawadi, Waitali, Lemro, and Mrau eras, which are not only to say frankly about the right chronicle of our being, but also the real figurehead of our existence. After Buddha's arrival to Tilagiri, South Mountain in the Rakhine region, we have been lighting the Buddha's sermon since the very beginning of the time, and we are such noble and pious person who believe our Buddha is saying that as much as the orchids are flourishing everywhere in Arakan, so do pagodas. We are not only to share our foods and land with our greatest sympathy to the ones who are very different from our culture, custom, and religion, who have been entering our land freely and illegally, but we also give freedom of religion to everyone, and this is our honorable contribution and donation to society. Our loyalty and our concentration is to identify with our existence. We who love our land, our water, and our custom affectionately is just the right to our freedom. Yes, it is. And on this root of freedom, we cherish them all the levels of everything of our activities. We love our aromatic Rakhine Mundi, which is cooked with the most delicious roasted fish like golden pie Congo. We love our traditional aubergine curry, a little bit bent, which is cooked with a simple shrimp piece. We love and enjoy our delicious and fragrant pounded pig, which is made with the roasted shrimp piece and chili. We love the most beautiful sunset scene of our Urit Pagoda and Gispanic River. We love the most beautiful dawn scene of our Lemur rivers when it's covered with the icy snows. We love our Rakhine traditional festival, Tug of War, which is held in the month of Dabodwe during January and February. We love our honorable custom like a sandalwood granting ceremony and offering of water to wash Buddha images on the eve of every water festival. We love our Rakhine traditional water festival where those smiling girls and boys who are playing water happily beside the wooden boat and the most decorated bundle with the hanging campkino flowers. We love our beautiful and helpless people who are lying on the natural gas pipeline but eating under the light of traditional white lamps. We love our sorrowful people who are full of fear and insecure condition of their own homeland. We love our battered people whose dignity and condition is going away because of the governance of the previous leaders' perpetual corruption and selfish deeds. We love our honorable and grateful people who dare to give their lives at the entrance of the western gate of our country without losing their ethic to protect us. We love our people who are suppressed, criticized and hidden from the reality and the negligence of those people who are proclaiming human rights very loudly but at the same time breaking it themselves. We love all of our most admirable things not to lose our grief. We love you with all our heart. We love you, the Crescent Land. We love your sacrifice and for the spiritual sacrifice of our land. Thank you all. Rakhine State.